I don't want to say the current system we're in, because the previous one is still bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to say, yeah.
Mali, you consider yourself patriotic?
Jamaica?
Yeah.
I love my country, yes. But patriotic means that die for it.
To some extent. Or at least put their life on the line.
Wouldn't die for this one though.
Why not?
Not worth it.
I will never be patriotic in this country.
Oh, so you don't love Jamaica?
Love Jamaica, but
politicians, they not perform.
yeah, but they're not performing properly.
No, but being patriotic now have nothing to do with what the politicians do. Being patriotic has to do with the pride and love you have for your country. And being from your country and being identified.
I want to consider myself as a patriot. But under the, I don't want to say the current system we're in, because the previous one is still bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to say, yeah. Sometimes I need a business out of brother. Because the people who are around our country, they really care about we. So, I don't even want to say, I fully believe in my country and want to fight for it just in case anything at all. I just go and survive. Not worth it.
How so? The whole world look on Jamaica as this paradise and look on Jamaicans as these fascinating people. You don't see yourself that way.
As a fascinated person.
You don't see yourself how the world see it. Or you don't see your country how the world see it.
I love my country, you know, bro. I live my growing. At a younger age, I was a true Jamaican. You see me? But over the years, there's certain values that this country has built on, and we slowly lose them, bro.
Okay.
And that kind of just rubbed me away for say no, call it patriotic. I lose half of them too.
Okay.
Lose half of the country, government, people, could go on for days.
You say Jamaicans is not what Jamaicans used to be.
Like there's a sense of camaraderie in our country I don't think exists anymore. There's a sense of right from wrong. We definitely could justify right from wrong. And now that's crazy. What they may walk with some pitney and you would say, yo, like me say, yo, good must always prevail over evil, you know? And you would say, the next one say, no, you are the evil already, you know? And I said, you know, you don't even reach nowhere yet.
Yeah.
And freedom mindset. And that show you say, if I come from where I'm there in the yard, you know?
So basically, when you hear Jamaica is not a place where being patriotic about, can't argue with.
The things that I see this government doing in this country, I am not for that. Hell no. Both parties too. Both of them. And me must stand up for that. Oh, hell no. I will never be patriotic in this country.
Oh, so you don't love Jamaica?
Love Jamaica.
Politicians, they not perform.
Yeah, but they're not performing properly.
No, but being patriotic now have nothing to do with what the politicians do. Being patriotic has to do with the pride and love you have for your country. And being from your country and being identified with that country, you know, love.
Alright, so to flip it and put it in that context now, for my country, yeah, I'm patriotic. Because I mean Jamaica, I love Jamaica like nothing, but if I was patriotic for my government, hell no, man.
So you say government want to fix.
Yeah, man, the government want, no, they don't want to fix, man, they want dash way.
That's why I feel like we as Jamaicans overall patriotic. I think that is a word that come up in our vocabulary on a day-to-day basis. Why would I say that? Because we are not the Egyptian them, we are not the Arab them, where as soon as for them government not perform in one way where them feel like suitable to the masses, not just a few people, them overthrow them. And they make care what the collateral damage or what kind of cause it and they just get rid of them and put in somebody else.
That makes sense.
I think the majority of we Jamaicans not patriotic because we more think about individualism than, you know, think about the collective. All this affects me.
And I just that I feel like say most Jamaicans feel like other place better than yard. So I'm not have a fight for yourself because something else better might out there.
So them willing to go fight for somewhere else.
Yeah, so I feel. But me not fight for nowhere else. But kind of feel like I want to fight for one current place right now.
So you believe in being patriotic overall?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What do you think are the benefits of being patriotic?
Personally, or as a collective for the country itself?
Collectively. That was that feel about the collective.
I feel we will have a better scope and we needs
things them we really want to sort out to make the world, the country a better place. You know what I mean? If we collectively believe that this thing want fix, we can come together and get this thing done. You know what I mean? So the upliftment of the country then.
Difference between control and leadership.
The difference between control and leadership now. Control, you alone, nobody else has a say in anything. But a good leader always listens to his people, you know? So that is what I would put it right there. Quick and simple, no lady.
Well, what if you sure say you're the smartest person in the room? You're still supposed to take the opinions of people who are sure say not smart as you?
Yeah, man. Hands down. Because everybody's opinion shines a different light in the matter. Even though I could be, if you say I'm the smartest person, listening to other people, somebody might have a different opinion and I can look at it and say, yo, shit, that's a damn good thing to say, you know?
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. So you say a leader now go find himself intellectually threatened by the people that are around.
No.
He might allow everybody to shine and
because that is what makes a good leader. Leader.
Kind of acknowledge everybody have different perspectives.
Because to just control, nobody now nothing to say.
So you're saying in the country where you live, you have a controller or you have a leader?
Alright, to the country where I live in.
Control and leadership. Leadership set by example. Control.
Enforce itself.
They impose itself is a better word.
What do you think more effective in a ruling though, out of the two?
Yeah, which one more effective? Control or leadership? Depends on the outcome you try again.
Well, the ultimate outcome when you try again is harder.
Control.
Control work better for again harder.
Because when you lead, then everybody will follow your leadership. Even your control, somebody will try to go against the control, but therefore comes the enforcement.
Naturally. So normally people who end up in a position of power, normally people with thinking brains, that's right. Brains
Should
that
be.
work. For the most part. So why a man with a mind will work and go choose something well less effective than something well more effective?
Morals.
Explain.
I've been grew a certain way and you could have experienced a certain situation where you wouldn't want to follow. You know?
So the same experience that define logic.
Yeah, you have people sometimes like go against their own logic because they know for a fact that it's better to control for argument's sake. But they would want to be an exemplary leader.
Personally, where you relate to better control or leadership? You personally?
Leadership.
You prefer leadership? So you don't have no problem with being led?
I don't have a problem with being led.
The people them for do, you have to can do it or do it and show people that this is the way. You know what I mean? I'm not be biased with the instructions them. You know what I mean? We put forward. And control now, you just dictate to people and tell people what to do. And not care the consequences and not at all. And if it flip, you would do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's just something I feel.
So you just say you have a leader in every country, you have a controller.
In my country, you mean like the PM? I got a school for dictatorship from controller. You see me?
Alright, that one I know. What separates miracle from magic?
Yeah.
To me,
excited about that question.
because me supposed to from last time I supposed to say, yo, shit, they thought they're not supposed to say. But then I really look on it to say, yo, magic is more fictional, while miracle is more of a, how would I put that one? Miracle is more, made someone yesterday and last night.
When I say magic fiction, what do you mean?
Magic is more like a cartoon thing, you know? Either a cartoon thing or, you know, when you watch TV, you see magicians doing things, but you don't know it's just little tricks that they do.
Okay, so miracle now.
So miracle now is more, what? Divine, I wouldn't even say divine.
Divine. Wait,
What?
Outside of the Bible.
Miracle tie in with faith. And then say faith or something where you believe in a something can't see and blah blah blah.
Things hope for.
Yeah, that's something. Magic, we sure say it not real. As in the man them will do it, no say it not real. Because them practice to do it. You You know what I mean? So magically deception. Them try deceive you by making focus on one thing while them do the next thing.
Oh, so magic and misdirection.
Exactly, misdirection.
And so how you describe miracle?
Miracle are just coincidental happenings platform.
Yeah, I've not know you consider an example of a miracle. Like an undisputed miracle. Some Lazarus being raised from the dead.
You know, that's how that way because we reading the Bible about miracle and thing. Just like how we hear say man turn from monkey and then thing then I pass. It's like somebody say why man stop turn from monkey now? Why monkey stop evolving a man? You know what I mean? So I just the same thing with miracle to me, like why it's happen.
Maybe why man stop convert from monkey to man.
Maybe
as a year so it take for that happen no pass it. Just as I
yeah, so okay, so when the human race dead off, the next time monkey them where I live now have a turn out. I don't know that.
Precisely, maybe that's the argument. I don't agree with that.
I don't see no evidence of miracle.
Yeah, like what you just said a while ago. Outside of the Bible, you don't see no evidence of miracle. So in a sense, it's not sound weird, but in a sense, magic real and miracle not real.
Yeah, magic real and miracle. Alright. Because the people who do the magic, them practice it. Them themselves can know say this the real number, but do this so people think say real.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So if you ask them one way, say, yo, charge all this sort of them can actually tell you step by step, say this or this. So you're sure about that. But the miracle thing now.
So it's like the difference between having faith and knowing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Know so when time you're dead based off all the example them we're being given, but faith supposed to convince you otherwise. So
yeah, but it can be explained.
But it can always be explained.
Alright, I'll go with this account. Unexplainable. Yeah. Miracle is unexplainable.
So that make magic tangible and miracle intangible.
Yeah. That's the same.
And if it's intangible, then is it real outside of the confines of the book?
Miracle, if it's intangible. No, I wouldn't say it's not real outside of the confines of the book. But no miracles every day.
But you experienced miracles before?
I would say so.
Okay, example.
Example of a miracle? I'm pass my exam.
That's just magic, man.
Nah, that's not magic, bro.
Yeah, it's work hard.
Nah, I just study. I just study.
It would be a miracle if you never come across the information before and it just ended up in your head somehow.
Alright, fair enough.
But
so I guess
once you browse the information, remember say cornerstone intelligence, memory.
Yeah.
That's the only thing will really separate one person from the next. Why you remember as opposed to the next person.
I can't remember.
So you can't call that a miracle because you expose yourself to the information, you just surprising about what you retain.
Alright, fair enough.
So I say miracle real for real, or just did that fuck around over myself.
Miracle? I mean, based on the information you provide, you will go off as far as
me provide. So you said me lead it towards that conclusion.
You know, you're controlling this conversation.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, I could. I'm going to say yes. And the time span that I will need to do that would be, I give myself 5 to 7 years.
5 to
7 years, yeah, man. And why I say 5 to 7 years is the fact that most of the projects that I see need to be done is going to take a time to do. So I'm not going to rush it. So, for example, when they say they patch the road, no. When they say they fix the roads, no. The roads need to be dug up, resurfaced completely. And that's going to take time. Some of the housing, some of the housing that I see going around, like, no, bro. You need to build some houses for people that can actually afford housing.
Okay.
So, yeah, you know?
What about education?
Alright, education, no. That's the next big stance. Bro, education is not something that's supposed to bleed your pocket and make you want to commit suicide for. Because, I mean, people want a good education, yeah, but they can't afford it. Why is it that people have to take out 2 arms and 15 legs just to get educated? That makes no sense.
So
and then at the end of the day,
should be free.
Yeah, it should be free, yo. Even if it is not free, not so much. Not so much. Because, I mean,
why a diamond so expensive?
Well, and it's just a rock.
A diamond expensive because you're not going to just walk down the road and find a diamond like you'd just find a regular stone. So if everybody can be educated, then education now got the same value weight of this what I say. So
yeah, but point. True.
System.
Jamaica system.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's been fucked for too long.
You think you can fix it?
System unfixable.
Alright, so you all want to allow me there, but you know, they ask the question, come with that. Do you think someone else can fix it?
Jamaica system. I did say one time the country could operate under dictatorship.
You said could operate under dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
You think that would have been better?
Do I think it would have been better? At first, no. But in the long run, I think it would bear some fruit.
But who do you think would be the good dictator?
They lose. No, bro. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I can't think of a good candidate off the top of my head.
But the thing is that there is people out there with the potential and the thinking power.
To fix Jamaica system? Yes, of course. There's many people out there and has the resources to fix Jamaica system.
Same thing, Jamaica is just like a offshoot of what going on in the rest of the world.
It is, definitely. For example, remember I mentioned culture earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we don't have a culture for ourselves. There is a culture for Jamaica, but we don't have a culture for ourselves because we're so, I guess the right word is brainwashed. With so much media now, especially access with phones. Like, we lose ourselves as who we are as a country. I guess that itself loses the patriotic feel.
Okay.
I guess me and I fall.
But you're not going to do it just by yourself. You'll get a team.
Well, in that case,
and
no.
a budget. But the ideas where ultimately fix the system have to come from you personally.
Budget.
You'll get the budget and you'll get the team to work with.
Budget would I mean like a cap for the amount of money we have to spend to deal with this thing. But I feel the budget is supposed to be set.
But that are the thing. Every politician or every parliamentarian will operate within the system of government have to have a cap and then budget for them.
Without the place, we are talking about yard, we are talking about now. Without the thing set now from, we can't have a budget to fix the thing.
Why not?
You see me? We have to get it fixed first, then set a budget.
So we have to fix it first and then figure out the cost.
Just fix it along the way. And then when things start out, like say 90% of things, everything not go perfect.
So in your mind, fixing the system will require more money than thinking.
It all go on in because when you think more things that we need to get done, you're gonna need the money. Alright. Some of the things that we are facing right now, say like JPS. We don't own JPS. The harbour, we don't own the harbour. The highway them we drive, we don't own that either. You know what I mean? The airport, we don't own that. And the reason why we don't own it is because the government, the previous government, them sell out all them things because they want aid then. You know what I mean? They want money to do certain things. So, alright, this is what me I want from you, which is the airport. I'm doing this for you. So then if you get back them things there, you're going to need the money. If you can, is that you're going to reimburse the people and when you sell it to, will do whatever for you. You can get back control of all them you could think they were our infrastructure. To build up our GDP then. You know what I mean? So, me feel you're going to need some whole heap of money, pay back them people, pay back China for the road, pay back China for the harbour, pay back them people for the JPS, likewise the airport and others, a whole other places.
Jamaica will never get to that place. No.
Why not?
No, everybody's too afraid to go down that road right there. Because they're afraid of the repercussions and what is going to happen.
The revolution in Jamaica right now.
Depends on what we're revoluting for.
New leadership.
New leadership. If it guarantees that the new leadership now come with the same tendencies and characteristics of the same one now. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jamaica turn like Haiti and go for Prime Minister.
Not necessarily go for him, you know. Just force him to resign, or force all of them to resign, and institute something completely different.
Things I don't see that happening without violence.
It can't happen without violence. That's why the police and the soldiers them exist. Protect and serve the politicians.
Or the system.
The system. Better word. Yeah, so last question. If given the access, right, would you not try to enrich yourself and your loved ones?
No question.
So that means you don't have a problem with the politician doing the same thing.
No, we can't run our money.
Try to enrich yourself and your family or your loved ones.
Alright, so if I had the funds to enrich,
If you have the access.
if I had access to it, yeah, I would. I would.
Chief.
Technically, yeah. I put it on the side. I'm not growing now.
So you don't have a problem with politicians thieving then?
No, because I mean everybody thief. But it's just how you do it.
Okay.
Nah, go hide it.
Try to enrich yourself or enrich yourself and your family and your loved ones if you found yourself with access to do so.
We're talking about the government, right? You know, me think about this and I say,
I have to ask you to be honest.
no, man, I'm going to be honest, man, but it's a job at the end of the day. And everybody go to work to make money so they can, alright. Regardless of the president or the prime minister, governor general, what is a job at the end of the day, fam. So everybody go to work to make money. You just not say the duties for that job there, if you take care of the society, the citizens, them, infrastructure, whatever. So me, if you say, yeah, you're supposed to care enrich yourself, but not to the detriment of the citizen and the country. You know what I mean? That's what me feel personally, fam.
So you think it's alright for a politician take for himself, just as long as he not take enough to break down the system.
Because it's not like say, but no, not every politician go in the politics become prime minister because I'm a patriot. It's just a job with one of the biggest salary in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So them take that job there, they can alright after retirement and you them can alright. But at the same time, you're not supposed to be at the detriment of the country and the people. That me feel. To do it, but don't step on people while you are doing it.
You hear that, Andrew?
Yeah.
Left some money for you.
Andrew, yeah, let's have money for you. Is it, bro, God?
Order! I recognize no authority that limits my power.
Yeah, Experimental TV, Black Suede, and I deal with. Here we go. I'm confused. Here, that's actually you don't know. Kind of a 0.001% delay night, dog. No delay, right? Yeah, dog. Every time after me saw me see that, like a lightning speed worth a delay, dog. Lightning speed worth a delay. Makes sense? That's more. As in I heard the exact same thing. So, dog, like 1 second, half a millisecond after that. Yeah, dog. It doesn't look good to me. Yeah. What do you think about the topic for this morning? Yeah, man, it's good. Needed, you know? You understand why I asked it the way I asked it, the religion versus the politics of religion and the religion of politics. Yeah, you understand why I put it for you? You know, I'm never really read into that part still, though. Yeah. But basically the same thing. Basically the same. Isn't it? Yeah. So that's politics and religion are basically the same thing to them, to an extent. Yeah. Is that a bad thing or a good thing in your opinion? There's religion and division, so